Well, InSIGHT has been a really exciting sort of journey for us in the Faculty of Medicine. We started off with the idea that yes, we needed to pair any kind of clinical learning and clinical experience with the social determinants in a global health context, and I guess really the cultural humility piece was underpinning that, because I say to the students who participate, I want students to understand that to go into another context, another community, another cultural context, another country where things are done differently, and presume that you could deliver health care in any kind of efficient and meaningful way that's a little bit of hubris. You know, that's not humility. Mm-hmm. So being willing to step into it, and I think we all should engage globally. It's a great opportunity to learn and to experience, and everybody should take opportunities. But if you're going to go somewhere and deliver health care, you need to understand the politics, you need to understand the gender issues, you need to understand how children are treated in the family, what are the family roles, you need to understand how healthcare is delivered and by whom. And we need to always acknowledge that everywhere we go there is an existing healthcare system. There's no such thing as a place where there's no healthcare. Mm-hmm. There may not be healthcare as we know it. Yeah. But there will always be a system, and people will always have healers that they trust and that they go to. And so being conscious of what are those systems, and how do they work, and how do people's viewpoints shape their perception of are they healed or not. And so just being willing to take into account religion and even language. You know, these are all things that matter to people, and they're things that you need some rudimentary understanding of in order to actually engage with patients. You know, we spend a lot of time here in the Faculty of Medicine when students come in first and second year, just getting students to think about our own cultural context. Mm-hmm. We get students to think about poverty. We get students to think about rurality versus urban living. Mm-hmm. What are those challenges, and what is it like to grow up in a situation where you have to view all these things from your perspective, and that's what we want students to think about for global context as well. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be onerous and take a lot of time, and it shouldn't be paralyzing. But cultural humility means that you're going in willing to learn these things as you engage, and that you're not going to just take for granted that you deliver medicine the way you think it should be delivered in